Imagine the horror of boarding a seemingly routine train journey, only for chaos to erupt in a matter of minutes, leaving you and fellow passengers fighting for your lives. That's the chilling reality of a mass stabbing on a high-speed train in Cambridgeshire that has left 11 people injured and the entire country reeling. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this a random act of violence, or could it signal deeper issues in our public transport security? Stick around as we dive into the details, uncovering the facts and posing questions that just might spark your own thoughts. A 32-year-old man from Peterborough, Anthony Williams, now faces serious charges stemming from the terrifying incident. According to the Crown Prosecution Service, CPS, he has been accused of 11 counts of attempted murder, along with 1 count of assault causing actual bodily harm, which, for those new to legal terms, means an injury that's more than just superficial, and 2 counts of possessing a bladed article, like a knife, which is illegal without a good reason. This paints a picture of a deliberate and brutal attack, one that the authorities are taking very seriously. Tracy Easton, the chief Crown prosecutor for CPS Direct, elaborated on the decision to charge Williams. She explained that the CPS team reviewed an enormous amount of evidence, including CCTV footage from the train, and determined there was enough proof to proceed to trial. They emphasized that it's in the public interest to pursue these criminal proceedings, especially given the profound shock the event caused nationwide. We worked closely with British Transport Police to sift through all this information, Easton noted, and the charges might still change as more details emerge. This level of scrutiny highlights how real-world investigations can evolve, much like piecing together a puzzle from countless clues, ensuring justice isn't rushed. And this is the part most people miss, the swift response from law enforcement that likely prevented even worse outcomes. British Transport Police initially arrested 2 men right there on the train, but by the next day, one, a 35-year-old from London, was released without charges, as he had no connection to the stabbing. The incident unfolded on a Saturday evening aboard a LNER train heading from Doncaster to London King's Cross. About an hour into the 6:25 p.m. service, the train made an emergency stop at Huntingdon in Cambridgeshire, where the nightmare began. Police reports reveal that officers arrived quickly, arresting the suspects within just 8 minutes of the 999 call. Notably, one of them was subdued using a stun gun, a non-lethal device that delivers an electric shock to temporarily immobilize someone, often used in high-risk situations to avoid gunfire. This rapid intervention by armed officers from Cambridgeshire Police, alongside paramedics, underscores the critical role of preparedness in emergency responses. But here's where opinions might divide. Some view such tools as essential for officer safety, while others question whether they escalate situations or raise concerns about excessive force in public spaces. What do you think? Do the ends justify the means in these split-second decisions? Authorities have been clear that there's no indication this was terrorism, urging the public to share any information that could help. 11 victims were hospitalized, with 4 released shortly after, but 2 remained in life-threatening conditions at the time of the press conference. Superintendent John Lovelace described the scene vividly. Calls came in around 7:42 p.m. about multiple stabbings on board, prompting an immediate mobilization. This surge in police presence across the rail network caused disruptions, including train delays between King's Cross and Peterborough, and Huntingdon Station remained closed through at least Monday. The incident's impact echoed far beyond the tracks. King Charles and Queen Camilla expressed their profound shock in a statement from Buckingham Palace, offering sympathy to the victims and their families, and gratitude to the emergency services for their heroic response. Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood echoed these sentiments on social media, praising the bravery of train staff and passengers who helped during the ordeal. She reiterated that the attack isn't being treated as terrorism, emphasizing the professionalism of the British Transport Police, Cambridgeshire Police, fire and rescue services, and ambulance teams who sprang into action. As we reflect on this tragic event, it begs bigger questions about safety in our daily commutes. Is our rail system equipped enough for such threats, or should we push for more security measures like increased surveillance? And on a controversial note, some might argue that incidents like this expose gaps in mental health support or immigration policies, though that's speculative and not backed by evidence here. What are your views? Do you agree with the non-terrorism classification, or do you see this as part of a larger pattern of violence? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's discuss and learn from each other.